section. With the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. It's time to bleed this morning. True Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Smash the like button, share the video. We're going to have an honest conversation this morning. Put up this poll. Actually, let's do this. Who is the face of boxing? Damn it. Sugar this chat. Now the damn thing is acting funky. Let me do this roll call real quick. I'll get back to it. G. McCall, Shower. Salute, sis. Todd Swindle, Anwar Willis, Mind of Monson Musa, Rod Neal, Eric H., Tiago Rose, Star City J. A. Hardy, salute. Oh, you in the Bahamas? Enjoy that sun, enjoy that blue water, and watch out for that sea life, because I don't play that stuff. But salute to you, sis. Enjoy that. Enjoy every minute of it. King Vonnie in the building, Dill Spoolie, True Boxing Night, Jeff Spark, Young Abel in the building. I'll you know how I do, Abel. You know, I know Diddy is going through his stuff. I like to wait for a bit of the dust to settle. Before I give my opinion on it. But yeah, I'll talk about it eventually on Pep Talk. DP Rocker, Alb Jones, 704 Joe, Dante, what's good? Jose Diaz, what's going on? So listen, there's been a lot of conversation. Yeah. So it's come down to two fighters I really don't particularly care for because they're not giving me what I want as a consumer. So I would like the fan bases to prove their case because I have questions. I want the fan bases of Canelo and Tank to pull up, state their case, and I'll just ask questions and, state your case. I just have questions. So the question is, who is the quote-unquote face of boxing? So I'm going to put Canelo. I'm going to put Tank. And, I ain't going to joke around this morning. So I'll leave this up today. I'll just leave that up and y'all go ahead with it. Detroit native Marcus Walls, Peter the Great. What up? Yep. No. I'm gonna leave Devin out of this. But I do have questions. And it's weird. Why is it every time I ask these simple questions? It's non-threatening. But, I got to be in my brother Blue Bloods chat, Stormy in the building, salute. I got to be in Blue Bloods chat and, all these people's chatting and, the things that I read. And here's what's funny. I'll have people in Blue Bloods chat aggressively, approach me. I don't know whether I'm not worldwide known, not like Blue Blood. People know me, but not like Blue. But yeah, F you, Drew. Okay, well, all right, well, you know who's getting F'd? You. You know who's getting F'd when it comes to these guys? The consumer. So if you're going to pay $80 to watch Tank Shadowbox, I mean, that's your business. That's cool. Did y'all pay for John Ryder? I mean, come on. So these are the guys you choose to run behind. So I want to know between Canelo and Tank, who's the face? I need their fans to prove their case, and I have questions. It's so simple. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because some numbers came out yesterday. Now, I ain't even gonna hold you. Y'all know I'm not a numbers guy. I don't particularly care for it. But what I do know is that I saw a lot of memes talking about this proves that Canelo's a face. I guess the numbers was good. How much they did at the door? Did I read that correctly? 2 million? Y'all help me out here. Because I hate discussing all of that. But I heard the numbers was damn good with Canelo. True Boxing Night says what they pay for Abney Yildirim. Bro, I don't know, bro. The man has his old sparring partner on his resume when he could have had David Benavidez. But this is the face of boxing. Yeah, I know, Jose. I know. But this is who they throw at us all the time. Tank face of boxing. Be more. Canelo face of boxing. Viva Mexico. Okay, well. Canelo just had a pretty good pay-per-view, and the event overall, it was a solid event. It was. Mac of the South in the building, salute. So I just want to know. Y'all tell me. Now it's early in the show. I'm going to give time for DJ to pull up, and Darnell Schaefer and Victor and Press. This is y'all time to shine. Tell me why Tank Davis is the face of boxing over Canelo. Don't talk about anything else. Louis Hayne, what up? Mind of Mansa Musa, my brother, salute. I'm waiting on it. Just wait on it. I don't have to, pull up numbers and do all of this math and, Canelo did this, but what about Tank? With the door did 1.2 million in the seats. Multiply that by carry the one, and then each kernel of popcorn, and then every drop of soda. There's about 13 cents. I'm not doing that. They said the numbers that Canelo did over the weekend were great. And then everybody's saying, this is why he's a face. This is why he's a face. That's a spit in the face of Tank Davis, isn't it? So DOG, what up? I just want to know. Tank fans, man. I'm a hater, right? Y'all got more smoke for me than you got for any Mexican channels that are literally taking a diarrhea cabbage dump on Tank and everything he does. That's your real competition. Y'all come over here with y'all nonsense, though. I ask y'all all the time, do y'all go to those English-speaking Latin channels where they celebrate Canelo and say he is the only face of boxing? Do y'all go over there? No, you come here. So come here this morning. Listen, state your case. I just have questions. Yep. Oh, Stormy, I agree 100. I agree 100. I'm just dealing with this as it pertains to both, because let me be very clear. Both of these fan bases get on my nerves. They do. Players Ball, what up? Didn't I just ask how many shows ago? Didn't I just ask about Tank? I'm like, what's going on? Black Boxing King, salute. Oh, yeah, I know players ball. I know. This your time to shine. You know, they so quick. Freedom's March, salute. Now, if I get on here and start saying Devin, that's what I got to do. I got to say Devin's name like Candyman for them to pull up. Devin beats Tank, and Devin's resume is better, and Tank ain't do this, and Tank ain't do that. Then they'll come up, right? But I got Canelo's picture there, and they ain't saying anything. Why? Why? Maybe it's because they're afraid of the questions I'm going to ask. Because you know what the reality is? You see the two faces I got there? That's Benavidez and Arroyo, right? We know what's going on with David Benavidez. The difference is Canelo's fans will say his resume is as such that he don't need to fight David Benavidez, and they'll stand on that. You see, when you go to Tank's resume, there's still a lot of question marks. Now, didn't I just ask how many fights does Tank have on his contracts? I don't know whether it's fight 5 or 6. I'm not paying attention to that because I'm not. Tell me who he's fighting, and if it's somebody worth me watching, I'll watch it. But I'm not checking for El Rayo. And if he had lost to Isaac Cruz, I wouldn't be checking for that because I saw that already. Now we're finding out that was the play, but he's only fighting El Rayo because Isaac lost. I'm still not checking for that. Are Tank fans checking for that? You are? Interesting. I thought he couldn't fight at 140.
Good night.
What happened? You see? And that's why when I talk about this, crickets. Slip the jab in the building. Salute. Oh, whoa. You on to something. Shaquilla, salute. You on to something, Stormy. Let's read that out loud. Where's Canelo's video dancing in his silky pajamas for Al Heyman? You know, Canelo's a man's man. He don't need to do things like that. Gio James, Bronx on deck. He don't need to do things like that. Like, you know, Canelo's above and beyond getting text saying, yo, the man wants you to do a little dance in your underwear. Get the fuck out of here. I will give Canelo that. He's a man's man. He drinks beer. When he gets slightly intoxicated, don't step to him. He will punch you in the face. Canelo's a man's man. I'll give him that. But Tank got that text and, you know, he was doing the hot stepper in his drawers and slapping himself on that. Yeah, do that little dance. You know, when you slap yourself on the butt. What's those new TikTok dance that these kids doing? But Al, that's the girls' dance. Yeah, that's the one I want you to do, Tank. But Al, I don't. Hey. You remember when you got on that plane, Tank, and that MF slid off the runway? Remember that? Remember the last time we told the boss no and your plane slid off the runway? Okay. Dance. You know, I could be making a joke, but I could be serious. I could be making a joke, but I could. Y'all remember Tank's plane slid off the runway? That happened. What I told y'all about those fishing trips. Y'all see Diddy, right? And shout out to Broken Traditions, LaRon. My brother LaRon put out some pictures on Instagram. Diddy, you know, taking pictures with Hillary Clinton and He has pictures with Donald Trump and Epstein and Oprah and what's old boy that's in Hollywood that got locked up for being a sexual deviant. That guy, remember that? Yo, all of those pictures. Hey man, TJ, what up? Hey man. Never heard of Al Heyman interview. I'm just saying. You know how he looks, but he don't talk to nobody. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Harvey Weinstein, yep, that him, yep. Wake up. Those fishing trips are a trip, aren't they? Think about what I'm saying. What's this? Oh boy. Fishing trip. Wasn't Canelo's brother kidnapped right before a fight? About a Mexican cartel or something? You know? There's my brother.
You fool ass earth man.
Salute. Yeah. Condo, my brother. What's good? Yeah, you know, Canelo, he secured his bag, but in no way, shape, or form did he sacrifice his cheeks. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Oh, shoot. Damn. My brother 503 trying to send me something. The picture's not coming. Anyway, he'll send it again. Yo, where the Tank fans at? I mean, the Canelo fans, they just stopped coming around. You know why they stopped coming around? Because I just start asking these questions. You see that man's picture right there? You see that? That's like, you know, when you hold up a cross to a vampire. Canelo face of boxing. Canelo, viva Mexico. Benavidez. They just get silent. Is it getting like that with Tank fans? Is it getting like that? What's the matter? Y'all don't want to debate? Y'all don't want to debate a Canelo fan? Because that's what I want. I want to see what they say to a Canelo fan. Forget talking to me about it. You ain't got to talk to me. What I say is unimportant. Meanwhile, y'all be here every morning to argue with me. If I put just Tank's face down and I just have an hour and a half roast session on, y'all be in here fighting. But you know, you can't defend Tank without justifying why this monkey ain't fighting his contemporaries. You can't. But y'all will try. Y'all will get in here and talk about Devin and why this thing ain't showing. Y'all will get Jermaine. What up? Yeah, I know. I'm trying to keep it between these two because neither one of these clowns are the face of boxing to me. But I'm just keeping it between these two. I rock, my brother. Salute. I'm keeping it between these two. And I'm assuming the reason why they don't want to engage in this conversation is because I put those pictures there. They already know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to ask the question. I'm not going to fuss with y'all this morning. I'm really not. I just want to hear y'all justification. AJ, what up? I just want to hear the justification. In my opinion, Canelo, according to the math that, people like to use, I guess, Canelo proves he's the face of boxing. But Tank fans disagree. Look at the question, y'all. Look at the question. Look at the title of the show. Canelo proves he's the face, but Tank fans disagree. How can this be resolved? So I'm keeping it between these two guys. I'm not saying Canelo's the face of boxing. I'm using Tank fans' logic because when they say Tank is the face of boxing, what do they always point out? Money, right? And what if I said to Tank fans, well, if we're going by money and things of that nature, it's not even close. It's not even close. So if you're using seat sales and all this other stuff, you got to go with Canelo. Right? So between these two, who's the face? Between these two. If you had to make a decision, leave everyone else out of it. Leave Devin out of it. Leave Bud out of it. We talk about Canelo / Tank logic between these two. Over the weekend, I saw some numbers and then I saw some comments. They're saying, yo, check this out. Did I take some screens? No. Wait, hold on. Let me see. I took a picture. Did I take pictures? At the presser. At the presser, there were people in the chat talk about Tank is dead. R.I.P. Tank. Where's the screenshots? I took screenshots of it. I was like, yo, what is that? Let's see if I can find it. It was very strange. It was very, very strange. I was like, what is this? You'd have thought something happened to Tank, right? Of course, now I can't find it. Now I can't find it. Damn it. No, it's gotta be here. Yeah, I wanna show you. No, it's gotta be here though. Kane Corso says Tank is easily a more exciting fighter. I don't know, is he? Is he? Is he? So now we're talking about excitement, or are we talking about money? Because every time I talk about Tank, Tank's exciting. Tank's not exciting, y'all? Engage. Don't just tell me, engage. Tank's not exciting, y'all? Victor, good morning. Answer the question, good brother. I'd appreciate it. Canelo's exciting. I like watching him work in the ring. He has a high IQ. He has some power there, right? He dropped Edgar Berlanga, who weighed in at 193 pounds, right? He dropped him in the third round, right? So what are we rating? How do we rate the face? Is it excitement? Is it money? What's happening? Y'all tell me. I'm not here to debate anything. I just want to hear what y'all have to say.
fool ass earth, man.
In that super chat. Much love and appreciation. Salute to you, good brother. Yes, sir. So Victor's in the building. Salute to you. Kane says Canelo's skilled, but he's not a killer. I disagree. When Canelo has you hurt, he gets you out of there. He is a killer. Check the resume. He's a killer. What makes Canelo not a killer? Let's do that. The OG, Mr. Mont, the real OG in the building. What makes him not a killer? Help me out with that. What makes Canelo not a killer? Mr. Mon says they didn't think he was all that exciting the first 5 rounds of the Frank Martin fight. Yep. As a matter of fact, the crowd was extremely quiet. Yeah. Yep. Because he was losing rounds. King Corleone in the building. Yeah. So help me out. So excitement shows you the face of boxing. Okay. He said, who has he got out of there in the last 5 years? That's your okay, that's your stance. 5 years. So the name of the game to you is power and knockouts. That makes it exciting. So the name of the game is you don't appreciate skill set. Because I like watching Canelo slip punches. I'll give you a good example. I like watching Caleb Plant work on the inside, and I know he got the stoppage. But Caleb Plant, when he closed the pocket on the bully, he was slipping punches, slipping in the uppercut, working the body. I like watching work like that. It's boxing to me. The end result is just a bonus. A knockout is a bonus. So that's just the type of fan you are, and I'm not disrespecting you. I'm just saying that you just look for that. Was Tank punishing Isaac Cruz? Or was he displaying a high boxing IQ and making Isaac Cruz miss? I enjoyed watching Isaac Cruz swing and miss against Tank. Now, let me ask you this, Brother Kane. Let me ask you this, because I'm not arguing with you, because you're entitled to your opinion. I'm just asking you questions. For over a decade, Floyd Mayweather was the face of boxing. Who was he knocking out? Please explain. And what was Floyd's, what was his main point as to why he was the face of boxing? Help me out with that. Because he wasn't knocking anybody out. You want to count Victim Ortiz? I call him Victim. You want to count Victim Ortiz? Okay. Mind of Mansa Musa in that super chat. He says Diddy is the face of boxing.
Good night.
Okay, Kane says, my best friend on earth was Pernell. Okay, well, I don't know who you are, brother, but I'm not going to say you're lying. So if your best friend was Pernell Whitaker, his KO ratio wasn't high at all. And Kane, you also say you love watching Floyd work, known him since you were 17, so you know these guys. Okay, so these guys were not knockout artists. Patricia, salute. So, and I'm not calling you a liar because I don't know you, but I'm taking you at your word. At your word. You said Pernell, who's no longer with us. All right, and then you mentioned Floyd Mayweather. Floyd was hell of a lot more popular than Pernell in their prime years. Pernell was popular, but not like Floyd. So with that being said, I'm not understanding what you're saying. What makes Tank the face? You're talking about, you didn't mention money, which is cool. I can rock with that. So I'll give you that. But is it skill set or is it excitement? And what excites you? Knockouts are always exciting. But I can watch a 12-round fight of a back and forth because I understand a chess match. Whereas the person that sits 2 seats over from me will be like, oh, boo. It's like, yo, shut up. You don't even know what you're looking at. What happens when Tank goes in there and he don't get the knockout? Like Isaac Cruz. He said, my hand is broke, but I can't let this dude touch me. And he didn't. And I was thoroughly impressed with that. Yeah, Ken, I know Tank is skilled. But I could take the conversation somewhere else, but I'm going to leave it right here for now. I'm going to leave it right here for now. As it pertains to Canelo Alvarez, you brought up knockouts. You brought up excitement. Now watch this. Canelo got a country behind him.
Whoa! What?
Uh-oh. Now, y'all don't like that now. See? See that? Victor says, once again, effectiveness. Floyd's negative effect drew lots of haters in the seats. You get the logic? Yeah, I get. We know that. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Both of these guys are skilled. I think Canelo got a higher boxing IQ than Tank. I think he does. That's just me. Are we going to compare resumes? Although both of these dudes, as it pertains to today, in this current moment, these guys are not doing what I'd like to see them do in the ring. Now, with that being said, are we going to compare resumes? Who has a better resume? Canelo or Tank? Who's fought the better opposition? Canelo or Tank? So what are we doing? And this is why the money conversation doesn't work for Tank. The resume doesn't work for Tank. And let me be clear. As it pertains to right now, I'm not a fan of either of these guys. And I've been very clear as to why. But in comparison, I'm comparing these two fighters because now the argument is Canelo proved he's the face. But Tank fans disagree. So I'm asking, how could this be resolved? What can Tank fans tell me? Well, actually, don't tell me. What could y'all say to the Canelo fans? Kane says skills pay the bills. Canelo has all the skill in the world. Victor says no dice. Tank outskills Canelo by leaps and bounds. What makes you say that? What could you say to prove that point? Go ahead. What could you say? Please explain. I'll wait. Players ball, you make a great point. You make a great point. Let's see if they make it. He said his opposition has been weak for the last 5 years. Has it? In comparison to Tank's opposition in the last 5 years? He says Pedraza and Pitbull. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Press, here we go. I was waiting on you. I'm waiting on 2 more dudes. I'm waiting on DJ and Darnell Schaefer. I just want y'all to answer the question. Between these 2 dudes, I have no horse in this race. My brother Clarence in the building. I have no horse in this race. Y'all know how I feel about both these dudes. But I was seeing a lot of trash talk. You know how you go to the post fight on any one of these YouTube channels? I look at the chat all the time to see how racist it gets, and oh my God. I said, man, you know what, bro? Ooh, this ain't my fight, though. I'm not sticking up for this monkey, but I wonder. Y'all know, y'all tell me y'all been to those. Yo, you know what? When you go to the post fights on YouTube, I gotta cut the damn chat off. It's crazy racist. Tank's name was coming up, and he was nowhere near the building. I was like, yo, but it's not my problem. Kane says, who's my choice? My choice is irrelevant. I'm being serious. My choice is irrelevant. This is y'all. I'm proving a point this morning. This is y'all. I'm just telling you what I saw. Canelo's the face. They were talking about Tank having a car accident. Oh, R.I.P. Tank. And I'm like, huh? What are they talking about? Something happened? I said, no, they just in there. Half of it was in Spanish. R.I.P. Tank, Tank, Tank. I said, why they on Tank's nuts? Oh. They both on the PBC or whatever's going on. And oh, Tank, you know, with the seat sales and everything, and people saying he's a face. And now Canelo's having a good night. And then the numbers came in almost immediately. And now they popping their collars and they're taking the crap on Tank. Well, guess what? This ain't my argument. I'm asking y'all what y'all got to say about that. I'm asking. I'm just asking. I have no horse in this race. Because the brothers love to come here. I ask y'all all the time. Y'all come here when y'all think I'm crapping on Tank. Do y'all go over there? Y'all go over there? I'm asking. So Victor says Pedraza and Pitbull. 2 names. Where is Tank's Triple G? Where is Tank's Dimitri Bivol? Where is Tank's Iris Landry Lara? Where is Tank's Floyd Mayweather? Why hasn't Tank fought anybody 25 pounds heavier than him? Because Canelo actually did that Saturday. Now I want you to look at the picture of David Benavidez there. Thank you. But that's a whole nother conversation that I had yesterday. What we did here was that Tank can't go up to 140 anymore because 140 is too big. And these fighters make you look stupid. Because as soon as Canelo said, give me 150 to 200 million to fight Benavidez because all he brings to the table is an additional 25 pounds on fight night, Berlanga comes in at 193. And then I heard he came in at 205. Tank says, oh, I'm not going to go up to 140. I won, but, it was hard for me. And y'all ran with that. He didn't say he wouldn't go back. In fact, he said he'd go back for the right fight. That's what he said. But y'all ran with, Tank said 140 is too big for him. He wasn't comfortable. Not only did he want to rematch Isaac Cruz, who was a belt at 140, he lost that belt to the man on the screen, El Rayo. And now they're trying to set up the El Rayo fight at 140. These fighters will make you look stupid all the time. That's all I'm saying. But with that being said, they're in the same boat. Because both of these guys are FOS. But I'm asking you, who's the face? Are we going to compare money? Are we going to compare resume? What are we doing here? Jake Grant, what up? Everything that I just said is true. Press says, when was the last time Canelo did more than 1 million pay-per-view buys? You said, when was the last time? You didn't say, why hasn't he? Press, has he done it? And who'd he do it with? Is that a new picture of Tank, by the way, that you got there? This cat is really a fan, man. He said Barrios was way bigger than Tank. Cool. And then what did y'all tell us? Press, what did the Tank fans say? Oh, he got the win, but 140 is a no-go and Devin's too big. Remember that? And now what we getting? Venezuela. At 140 for a belt. Huh? Whose contradictions are worse, Tank or Canelo? Because it's a draw right now. It's a draw right now. I mean, come on. Look what Kondo said. Yo, listen, man. I'm just asking the Tank fans to make their case, because what I was reading in those post fights, it became a game to me. It became a game to me. I said, man, we got racism in those post fights. There could be matter of fact, and Xavier brought this to my attention. It was a Mexican Independence Day card. Canelo was the only Mexican on there. So that was strange to me, but whatever. It's always fun looking at the post fights, because they start bringing up black fighters and they're not even. I'm like, what does Tank have to do with anything here? Nothing? Oh, he claims he's the face. Well, his fans claims he's the face of boxing. That's what that was. And I said, oh my gosh. Well, it was not my fight. I ain't going back and forth with none of those racist clowns. The Rodriguez's and Perez's and all of those. I mean, the racist Latins were in full effect that day. And I said, oh, look at that. But who they talking about? Not my problem. Because that is not my brother, right? But it was crazy to watch. I said, look at this crap. This is crazy. But Canelo, hey, man, I guess he got a country behind him. What country's Tank from? America, right? So the Mexican fought on American soil, but every time he fights here, he gets this uncanny support, and it's justified by foreigners telling us he has a country behind him, but he's fighting on our soil. But then when I say we're not united on anything, y'all don't care. So let's get back to the sales part. He said it was asked, when was the last time Canelo cracked $1 million? I don't know. You tell me. Say the last time he did $1 million was It had to have been Floyd, right? Had to have been Floyd, but he had a dance partner, right? The last time Tank cracked $1 million in pay-per-view sales was what? Educate me, y'all. Educate me. Press says, yeah, because Devin walks around damn near light heavyweight. He's a weight bully. Press, what was the official weights with Tank versus Leo Santa Cruz? Put it in the chat. What was the weight on fight night? Help me out with that. This is too easy. He says Canelo hasn't. How many million pay-per-view buys has Tank ever done? Give me a number. Educate me. Yeah, Cortez, that part. Answer the question, please. Because Tank fans are trying to make the case. And that's right, slip the jab. Devin never missed weight, so I don't know what the problem is. But what was the official weight? Because there was a big difference on fight night between Leo Santa Cruz and Tank. Yeah. Press, do you know what the weight? You could Google it. Because us in the chat, we know. We know. Is BFTB in the building? Yeah, we know. There was a huge, oh! Now, what weight did that fight take place? That fight was not at 135. What weight did that fight take place? Please tell me. Please tell me. Remember that uppercut he hit him in the head with? Oh! So that means Tank rehydrated how many pounds? How many pounds? Okay. Press, please stop with the weight bully nonsense. If you can make weight on the scales on at the actual weigh-in, that's called professionalism. And besides, Tank is an A side. All Tank had to do is say, Devin, I don't want you any heavier than 135 tomorrow. Done. I don't want you any heavier than 145. Our fight's at 135. Tomorrow, 135 for you. Done. Because that's how professional Devin is. Why didn't he do that? Press, he did it to Ryan. He did it to Ryan. Why didn't he do it to Devin? Okay. Get back to me. I'm just asking. He's the A side. He could do things like that. Floyd taught him well. He can do things like that. By the way, did Mario Barrios rehydrate? He was not 140 on fight night, was he? Oh, Press, weight bully, right? Did Tank not make weight and lose a belt on the scale? Oh, was good for the goose. You guys got to pick your arguments better, man. Exactly, slip the jab. Devin never missed weight. They blaming things on Devin that he's never done. A weight bully? Come on, man. Exactly, G. McCall. Tank missed weight. He missed weight twice. Man, Shakur missed weight. All these guys have missed weight. Devin never missed weight. Stop this. This is crazy talk. Did he give a weight stipulation to Barrios? Because on fight night, he had them in order 150 pounds. So all this talk about Devin being a weight bully, it's ridiculous. Press, where you at, bro? We're having a conversation. I haven't lied on this guy at all. I never lie on Tank. I ask questions. I'm asking right now. I'm asking questions. Tank does not match up to Canelo resume-wise. He doesn't. Money-wise, he doesn't. Fan-wise, he doesn't. Mexico's bigger than Baltimore. What, Tank got fans worldwide? Then why is it that every time it's a foreigner matched up against a black American, they always say the foreigner got a country behind him? But don't listen to me. I've been telling y'all that forever. But y'all are easily distracted by bananas in your mouth. It's crazy. Now the brothers don't want to talk. We're still missing two. No, wait, hold on. No, wait. Where's Delano? No. Press. I asked you before you comment on the country thing. I asked you, what was the weight difference? What was the weight difference between Leo Santa Cruz and Tank Davis. I asked you. Forget about my brothers and sisters in the chat that knew. I asked you. Because you didn't say that they were lying. Do you acknowledge that Tank Davis was literally 22 pounds heavier than Leo Santa Cruz on fight night? Do you acknowledge that? Yes or no? Yes or no? Victor's talking about height and reach. It's not Devin's fault. Okay, cool. So now you brought in, look at this comment, y'all. Now you're bringing in height and reach. Height and reach. Okay. Is Sebastian Fundora a goddamn cheat code? Can he help that he's Deontay Wilder's height, but he can make 154? Can he help that? Talk to me when Sebastian Fundora is contracted to fight at a weight of 154 and on at the scales, he comes in at 170. Talk to me about that. Devin rehydrated 25 plus pounds versus Regis. So what? At 130, Tank rehydrated 22 pounds on Leo Santa Cruz, but y'all looped that knockout. Right or wrong? So Devin, so this is wrong. Victor, I'm asking you, brother, this is wrong. But what Tank did to Leo Santa Cruz, that was okay? The Tank fans' logic, ladies and gentlemen. The Tank fans' logic. You're looking at it. You're looking at it. Please answer. Please answer. I'm just asking questions this morning, y'all. Now you see, what I'm not gonna let y'all do. Y'all don't have to bring up Devin. I'm asking y'all about Canelo. Don't bring up Devin. Y'all don't have to do that. I already know how you feel, and that conversation falls on his face 100% of the time. Press said he was a weight bully. I still ask Press, what was the weight? He still hasn't put it in the chat. Oh, Victor, now all fans love his war. So from now on, you won't bring up Devin being a weight bully, right? Because you can't. You brought up height and reach, and as soon as I said Sebastian Fundora, now all fans love his war. If Fundora could make 154, let him make 154. If the next day he rehydrates to 170, then that just is what it is. It's up to that state that they're fighting in that says, yo, we got to cap the weight. 5 pounds, that's it. 10 pounds, that's it. Hence the lie told by other YouTubers stating that Devin should have been reprimanded a long time ago. He was breaking the rules for a long time. What rule that it says there's a cap on rehydration? The California State Athletic Commission, they said, yeah, you know what? It's not right. We're going to do something about it. Well, we're still waiting. Put a law in place so fighters, and let me be clear, they were really talking about the bulk of this stuff. They said the bulk of the crazy weight gains was done in mixed martial arts. It was done in in boxing, but the majority of it was in MMA. Because welterweight in MMA is not the same welterweight in boxing. So these guys is weighing in on fight night at 170 and coming in at 200 pounds on the next night. It's like, oh no, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. So they agreed to do something about it. COVID happened, right? And now we're way out the pandemic. And we're still waiting on them to do something about it. But in the meantime, what we're not going to do is allow you to lie on Devin. This weight bully thing, it's a new conversation with Devin. I hear it more with Devin than anybody else. As if Tank didn't weight bully Leo Santa Cruz. Now watch this. Leo had no problem with Tank, though Regis did and had every... Wait, hold on, let me read that again. Maybe I'm bugging. Leo had no problem with Tank weight, though Regis did and had every right. Press. Y'all are seeing this in real time. So Leo had no problem with Tank's weight, but Regis had a problem with Devin's weight. Oh my God. Look at this. Leo rehydrated as well. He did not. No. Press. So we're lying? Yeah, G McCall, that's a whole other thing. Regis rehydrated also. There wasn't, when they rehydrated, there wasn't like a giant weight disparity between them. No. Hold on. Let's address this. Leo rehydrated as well. Right. Both men rehydrated. Tank was still heavier than him. Was Regis Pro Grade 140 on fight night? No, he was not. He was, man, where's BF at? He was like 150 something. And Devin was heavier than him. But Regis was also not nowhere near 140. He was like, what, like 12 pounds up? I forgot. None of these guys. 165, 155. But you have no problem telling us that that Leo Santa Cruz was cool with Tank coming in at 152 at a sanctioned bout at 130. Meanwhile, Tank looked right in Frank Martin's face and said, "You drained." And once again, I said, why the hell is he saying this out loud? That's something we ain't need to know. Let Frank say I was drained. Amazing. This is amazing. Tank drained Frank Martin. Tank drained Ryan Garcia. How many $1 million pay-per-views he sold? Y'all tell me. Ryan Garcia and who else? Was it Hector Garcia? Was it Mario Barrios? Huh? I'm asking. Look. The Baltimore logic. I'm telling y'all. The Baltimore logic. This is what I'm saying, y'all. This is what I'm saying. Watch this, press. At least Loma fought Devin.
Whoa!
Uh-oh. At least he fought Devin. You've been disarmed. Now, I asked these dudes to leave Devin out of this, right? I asked them to leave Devin out of this. Because you see Canelo's picture there, right? I told y'all I was in these post fights and I'm looking at the chat and I was distracted as how many of these Mexicans were talking about Tank. And I said, this is odd. This is strange. And I was just waiting for the Tank fans to pull up. But you know, Tank fans, they don't watch boxing, they watch Tank. Do you see? Watch this. Press, did you watch the event over the weekend? Watch this. Press, did you watch the boxing event this weekend? It's a simple question, brother. My God. Yeah, Black Boxing Kings, it's never going to end until Tank, because he's the A-side, until Tank decides to fight. You said you watched the Canelo fight. Yes. No, I actually, if you listen, all right, listen, young man. Did you watch the boxing event? That's what I said, right? Did I say that, y'all? If I didn't say it, I'm saying it now. T-Dog, what up? Did you watch the boxing event this weekend? I didn't ask you. I'm not only asking if you watched the Canelo fight. I asked you if you watched the boxing event. That's what I asked you. And that's a good point, Jose. Did you pay for it? I didn't. I ain't even gonna hold you. But I watched it, but I didn't pay for it. Did you watch the boxing event? Because it was a whole event. It wasn't only Canelo and Berlanga. And salute to Berlanga. Kane says he saw it. Okay, cool. I'm asking the young man press, did you pay for the event and did you watch it? If you didn't pay for it, would you, whatever. He's telling us who he is. Okay, great. Christian, what's good, brother? What's good, brother? And I'm going to highlight your comment in 1 second. He says, I don't buy pay-per-views that aren't tanked. Why not? He's telling you who he is. Why don't you buy pay-per-views that are not Tank Davis? So, you didn't watch the 5 for 5. When Turk Out of Sheik throws a pay-per-view event, you don't watch it? You don't watch shit. Exactly, Xavier. Clarence, you see this, right? This is a Tank fan. He's telling you who it is. It's not even a joke. He's telling you. He's telling. This is equivalent to a Flomo. When Floyd Mayweather seriously walked away from the game, all of those channels ceased. They just stopped doing content. It was over. I just wanted him to go away so boxing could go back to normal. But tada, this seems to be the new norm. So when I say these guys are not boxing fans, exhibit A, B, C, D, and E. Right here. Right here. Devin is the enemy, so he could tell you everything that he perceived Devin does wrong. He could tell you all of that. But when I said Leo Santa Cruz was outweighed by 52 pounds on fight night, there's no problem with that. Yeah, Kane, it's okay to be a Tank fan, but you're also a supporter of the sport. But this right here on the screen, he's telling you who he is. This is what I'm saying, y'all. You see that? He was more than likely running around saying, hey, man, 140 is too big for Tank. 140 is too big. Now he's going back there for El Rayo, main event Mark, salute. Now he's going back there. What happened? You were just saying that he was too big. Now what? And he's going back for a belt? Forget the Barrios fight. Forget El Rayo. Devin got a belt right now. Go get that one. Oh, I'm sorry, he a weight bully. Huh? So cap him. Devin, I'm going to fight you at 140. Don't come in tomorrow no heavier than 145. And there you have it. There you go.
Whoa! I
was waiting for that. There it is. There you go. That's it right there. Now look at that. Read that. Now look at the picture that he has there, y'all. Is that Tank with shades on and something pink on his head? That's a picture of Tank with his shades on with some hot pink Scully on his head. Now my eyesight, I'm 48 years old. My eyesight is not what it used to be. But that's Tank with something pink on his head. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Now, Press, just last week, he had a picture of himself up there
Because I asked him if he boxed. He said yes. I said, is that you in the pic? He said yes. It was him with his headgear. He removed that picture and put a picture of Tank with a hot pink Scully on his head. And his latest comment is Tank can do what he wants to do. I'm sorry, he can do what he wants to do. D-E-W, D-E-W. So our good brother Christian says Canelo is still a bigger draw than Tank. The pay-per-view numbers and live gates settled it. And for the record, I think Canelo is a cancer to the sport. Does any Tank fan have a rebuttal to this? Because I swear to God, that's what I saw this weekend. The live gate, I don't know the number, but this was the talk all on social media. I don't know the number. But the Canelo fans, they were going at Tank fans. I saw it, and I was just like, I'm just waiting for the Tank fans to go back at them. Well, this morning, I'm asking y'all, why y'all not going at the suppressors in here fussing with me? Bring the smoke to the Canelo fans. I didn't do this. I don't care for either guy. I don't care. Kane says, do you believe Devin can beat Tank? Ask Tank, they haven't fought. That's my answer. That's my answer. Ask Tank. They haven't fought. I'm dealing with real life right here. Devin was at 135 for like 7 years. And let me ask you this, Kane. Let me ask you, and I'm not coming at you now. I'm just asking you. There was so much movement at 135, and Tank was there the whole time. Teofimo Lopez became unified. Kambosos beat him, became unified. Lomachenko was running around there the whole time. Devin came through, snatched up all the belts. He was not ducking the Tank smoke. He went at him, but Tank was the A side. I heard more people saying why Tank don't need to take that fight than why he should take the Devin fight. Turk Al-Sheikh came through and said, I got $50 million, come down to Saudi and punch Devin in the face. He told me send me 2 Ferraris. We asked Coach Cal, my brother Marco asked Coach Cal, he said, listen, what about you and Shakur? He said, why would we want to take that fight, though? He's not going to stand there and let us do what we do. D-E-W, D-E-W. And I'm face-palming like, yo, why would he say that out loud? So now there's 4 belt holders at 135. And what's Tank doing? He's trying to go up to fight El Rayo because he thinks he's a mark. And by the way, he's going to 140, somewhere where his fans said Tank shouldn't go anymore because he's too small. And then Leonard Ellaby was talking about Tank really a 126-pounder. So I'm confused. So, not sorry to sound long-winded. Do I think Tank beats Devin? Ask Tank. How could I believe what you say or what his fans say when I see what he does? If he felt he could beat Devin, he should have did it 3 years ago. If he felt he could beat Lomachenko, he should have did it 5 years ago. Now Lomachenko is ducking him in his face. And watch this, y'all. He's ducking him and nobody's dragging Lomachenko. So here we go again. I'm at a post-fight watching it on YouTube, and I'm looking at the comment section. I said, something happened with Tank? Why they dragging Tank? What does this have to do with Tank? Then the next day, they talk about the numbers, and I said, oh, okay. So I wonder what the Tank fans are going to say. No, y'all have no smoke for Canelo and his fans, but y'all come here and argue with me and bring up Devin every day. Pardon me. Yeah, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Press says that's because Canelo cherry picks the days he wants to fight at Mexican Independence Day or some dumb Mexican holiday. First of all, Press, please don't say that, man. Don't call it a dumb Mexican holiday. It's their Independence Day. Don't do that. That's disrespectful, bro. You ain't got to be. Don't do that, man. Seriously. Don't do that, bro. Retract that statement, please. Don't do that. Because if they refer to Black History Month as dumb, we'd be in an uproar. Well, I would be. I mean, knowing Tank fans, they ain't saying it about me. They just said it was a dumb holiday. Because you see, they saw Devin walking around with a kufi on, and that's why they said that. That was really a shot at Devin, you see. You know, but it wasn't talking about me. That's Tank fan logic. So you said he cherry picks and fights on Mexican holidays, right? Floyd fought once a year, and he called it Cinco de Mayweather, the fake Mexican Independence Day. Floyd fought once a year. And here I am holding a black fighter accountable, y'all. Right? Now, you called it a dumb Mexican holiday. Now, he says this. This is the Tank fan, y'all. That's because Canelo cherry picks the days he wants to fight, to fight a Mexican Independence Day or some dumb Mexican holiday. Then turns right around and says, Tank can do it at any time he wants with some special day for him to fight. Now, what's the difference? What's the difference, man? What's the difference, man? What's the difference, man? I mean, come on, bro. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that, man. You ain't got to do that. Victor says Tank got fan base and haters. Big draw. No, because according to Donnell Schaefer, you want me to read the direct quote that Donnell said? Because he was having a whole conversation. I'll read it to you. And salute to Cesar in the Cash App. Heavy. Salute to you, good brother. He said, keep kicking ass, Truth. I'm on the job, man. Salute to you in that Cash App. Much love and appreciation. I'm going to read to you what our brother Donnell Schaefer, who I would love for him to join this conversation. Let me go up to it. I'm going to tell you exactly what the brother said. They had a whole conversation when I ended the damn show. The brother DJ B&M went on to say, Donnell Schaefer says, I love Drew, but he going to lose subscribers going against Tank. More people like him than others. More people like him than others. More people like him than others. But Victor says Tank got fan base and haters. Big draw. But more people like him. So the love outshines the hate, should it not? I hate Tank, but that ain't got nothing to do with what he's doing in the ring. It has more to do with what he's not doing in the ring, but how he lacks as a black man, hence the monkey videos. He's a monkey. Now, Tank can do what he wants, and this is what he's done. Ryan Garcia had no pay-per-view buys. Hector Garcia had no pay-per-view buys. Rolly Romero had no pay-per-view buys. Mario Barrios, that was his first time on pay-per-view. And Eastside Cruz, first time on pay-per-view. Devin Haney was on pay-per-view at least twice. But he was the wrong complexion. So, that part. So if Tank could just sell pay-per-views for fighting whoever, why didn't he fight Devin? Why isn't he fighting Shakur? Dennis Baranchek. I mean, he stepped to Loma ducked him. But realistically, he should have took that Loma fight 5 years ago, man. Mr. Shelton, LDBC, are nothing in the building. He said, Scumbo shuffle time. And fuck that fat bastard. Hope he crashed his truck. What do you mean, Kane? He said stop blaming Tank fans. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just asking questions. I don't know. I'm just asking questions. Tay, morning. I'm asking questions, man. Now I want you to understand. He says the Tank hate is insane right now. You know what's insane? It's insane how wherever I've gone and they've talked up Canelo and they're in the chat shitting on Tank, I don't see you there. That's insane. You come here to get your daily bread. I don't have to lie on Tank. What I do is I point out these facts and you run around trying to justify it. And then when I ask, why hasn't he done this? Supreme Beast in a building, salute. When I ask, why hasn't he done certain things? I hear the most asinine things. It's crazy. It's crazy. How are we hating on Tank for asking him to do his job? He wanted to be a boxer. I said, okay. Shakur, Devin, Loma. Undisputed. Wait a minute. I asked for no help. Who the fuck is Hector Garcia? Who's that? What? Why are you going up to 140 to fight Mario Barrios? What is that? Wait a minute. Ryan Garcia, why? He never held a belt. He got a bunch of Instagram followers and man fans. And then y'all saw talking about, oh, well, he's getting his money. Are you getting money? I wasn't checking for that fight. I wasn't checking for Rolly. I wasn't checking for Hector Garcia. I wasn't checking for Isaac Cruz. I wasn't checking for Mario Barrios at a weight division that y'all say he can no longer make. I was checking for Shakur and Devin and Loma. And I've yet to get it. And then when you ask Coach Cal, we say, hey, man, what's up with that? He not going to let us stand there and do what we do. That's what we got. But I'm hating for asking this dude to do his job? Oh, my God. You know what? God ain't got nothing to do with it.
Better be out.
Shit. What'd he say?
Canelo, will you fight Better be out if he beats Bivol? If Better be out beats Bivol, would you consider fighting him? What about Better be out?
I think he said 503 just sent me this video clip. Canelo was asked about Beterbiev. The D-riding is insane, man. The D-riding is insane. He'd fight better. Come on, damn it. He says, come on, Drew. Tank has done everything a superior fighter can do in the ring along with winning. I just named 3 names that was in his weight class that he didn't fight. Instead of Shakur, instead of Lomachenko, instead of Devin, he gave us Ryan Garcia, Hector Garcia, Rolly Romero, Mario Barrios at 140, and Isaac Cruz. And he was trying to fight Isaac Cruz again. Now, mind you, y'all, they're in here trying to justify Tank, right? And they're dragging Devin. Meanwhile, they're not addressing the Canelo situation. So when I tell you that these ERs are well trained, oh shoot. Newsflash. Shout out to my brother 503 Lion. Canelo just said at the post-fight, someone asked him, would you fight the winner of Beterbiev and Bivol? Canelo said, I'll fight Bivol. If Beterbiev wins, he's not fighting him. Now, what did I say? What did me and Stormy say? What did we say? Because Canelo could have went up to 175 and fought Beterbiev immediately because he had the WBC strap. So I was like, why is he going up to fight Bivol? Because Bivol looked like crap in the previous fight. Bivol still whooped Canelo's ass. But after that fight, we said, man, Beterbiev kills him. That'll be the first time. Now, that's also a contradiction to what he said, I think, 2 weeks ago. Because Benavidez says, I want to fight the winner of Bivol and Beterbiev. He said he wants that fight. So if Beterbiev wins, I think he's going to win. That's just my opinion. Could be wrong. He wants to smoke. And by the way, someone was mentioning KO ratio earlier. Do y'all know Beterbiev has 100% KO ratio? Look it up. All his fights ended in knockouts and stoppages. 100%. Benavidez went up a weight division because Canelo ducked him, and he wants the winner of that fight. Canelo said recently, I want to go up and fight the winner. Now, on the stage, and salute to my brother 503 Lion, Texas in the building, Canelo on stage says, I'll fight Bivol, but I won't fight Beterbiev. I told y'all. Told you. And that's the face of boxing? Wow. Now, I told y'all, I don't deal with either one of these guys. I'm just asking the fans. I mean, you know, the Tank fans coming at me. Don't come at me. Don't come at me. Make your case. The money argument falls short. The seat sales and doors, that falls short. Resume falls extremely short. So with losses in close fights, Canelo's still better than Tank, y'all. I don't care. I'm just I speak at the facts. I'm looking at the facts. He's ducking Benavidez. Cool. That's one guy I can say he's ducking. But when Coach Callis asked about Shakur, nothing. Devin was at 135. Watch this. Teofimo Lopez was running around 135, doing whatever he wanted to do. Where was Tank? Tank ain't want to stop that, Mr. A-Side. What happened to the A-Side wanting to clean up everything in their division? Errol tried to do it. Deontay tried to do it. Tank wasn't even trying to do it. Tank, what about Shakur? Hector Garcia. Tank, what about Devin? Isak Cruz, Rolly Romero. Now these guys have gone on to 140. Yeah, I'm going to 140. El Rayo. What? When are you going to punch Devin in the face? I mean, what's going on? Oh, I'm sorry. I need to speak it in y'all language. Oh, that fight's not ready yet. I speak LRB. That fight's not ready yet. It got to marinate. Thank you. See what I mean? I told y'all I don't deal with either one of these guys. But 503, check it out, y'all. Check it out. I was watching the post fight, right? And I'm looking in the chat, and I saw a whole bunch of Ramirez and Rodriguez. They was dragging Tank. And some of it was in Spanish, but it couldn't have been good. And I said, wait a minute, where the Tank fans? Tank had nothing to do with this event. When they talk about the face of boxing, there's this debate whether it's between Tank or Canelo. And I'm just asking, can you justify Tank being the face of boxing without bringing up Devin? You know why you can't? Because he's not on your resume. And neither is Shakur, neither is Lomachenko. But Canelo, guess what? Watch this, y'all. I'm going to shut it down right now. Watch this. If both fighters retire right now, who's going to the Hall of Fame first? Uh-oh. Victor says T.O. got beat by the man Loma stopped. Watch this. Victor, Tank never fought T.O. and never reached out to him, and they were both at 135. How about you? Guess what else? Tank was supposed to stop the Loma train 5 or 6 years ago. He didn't do it. How about you? Shoulda, woulda, coulda. He didn't do it. And now Canelo's talking about even if Benavidez, even if Bivol beats Beterbiev, even if Bivol loses to Beterbiev, now he don't want no smoke with Beterbiev. He don't want no smoke with Beterbiev. He don't want no smoke with General Zod. Man, you get oh my God. Oh my God. This is listen.
Why do you say this to me when you know I will kill you for it?
That's what Beterbiev is saying to everybody. Canelo, you want smoke? Wait, hold on. You want smoke, Canelo?
Why do you say this to me when you know I will kill you for it?
Yo. But watch this. You talk to Canelo fans, right? Now, watch this, y'all. Let me talk to the Tank fans for a second. Canelo could do what he wants. He could be selective. He can tell you that all Benavidez brings to the table is an additional 25 pounds. Never mind, Berlanga came in at 193, which is exactly 25 pounds heavier than the contracted weight. Never mind that. It's Canelo. He could do what he want to do. He can go up to 175 and fight Kovalev and then just drop the belt, because that would have meant he'd have had to see Bivol and Beterbiev at some point. Never mind that. He could do what he wants to do. Mira, he can do what he wants to do. He's the face of boxing. King Canelo can still go to 175, and if Bivol loses, he can go to 175 and still fight Bivol, because it's a grudge match for Canelo, because Bivol styled on him. Bivol ain't been thinking about him. But if Beterbiev wins, he ain't gonna go up for that challenge. But the other week, he just said, I'm going to go up there and intercept Benavidez. And now he's backing down off of that. Is this your king? I don't know. Let me ask the Tank fans, is that the king? Because I'm looking at your king. That's only one. He don't have to go to 175. He can stay right there at 168. But there's only one name we want to see him fight right now, and that's Benavidez. With Tank, there's like 3 names. And I've yet to hear a real reason as to why he's not fighting those names. And I'm throwing a little salt on the wounds. Why didn't he fight Teofimo Lopez at 135? Now he's at 140. You going to, and he's a belt holder. You don't even want to go up and fight Teofimo? I mean, come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. I got a problem with both these guys. And as it pertains to who's the face of boxing between these two, if you have to pick one, it's Canelo. All day. Okay, Victor, you can say Tank beats the world, but he hasn't. All I'm saying, Victor, is do it. That's all I'm saying. Why am I, listen, man. Why am I wrong for asking Tank to do what y'all say he could do? D-E-W, D-E-W. Huh? How's that hate? Yo, he beats Devin. Okay, do it. Devin, he a weight bully though. No, you just said he knocks him out. Do it. He'll weight bully. You said he knocks him out. Do it. Well, Baltimore. Okay. What about Shakur? We're not gonna let us do what we do. But wait a minute, Tank knocks everybody out. Tank fight Shakur. You want to fight me? Go run it back with Edwin De Los Santos, Baltimore. What? Let me get this straight, Tank. You want Shakur to run it back with a guy that he beat already. Yeah, but Tank Shakur ran all night. That was a boring fight, and okay. But guess what? The end result is he got his hand raised. What's the matter, Tank? You don't want to be the first person to give Shakur his first loss? You want him to run the risk of losing so you don't have to deal with it anymore? Because I heard what Coach Cal said in reference to you versus Shakur. We heard it. Don't run that bullshit on me, man. And now you turned to Loma. I do what I want. Money don't move me. I know Lomachenko. Money, I war hero. Money don't move me. I fight you when I want to fight you, nigga. You monkey. You ape. Oh, well, he's ducking me. Loma's ducking me. Because I do what I want. I fight when I'm ready. I know Lomachenko. I have belt. I already fought my Christian brother in Australia. Ukraine on deck. Ukraine on deck. Ukraine on your neck. Boss. He just sunned you and Shakur. And I'm standing here like, when are you niggas gonna understand? You don't. And right in your face, Canelo has a good event. In a long time, he has a good event. And now he's the face of boxing. And I'm asking y'all this morning, I'm asking you ERs this morning, who's the face? And y'all ain't here mad at Devin. He ain't had nothing to do with this. I saw the post fight. I said, they dragging Tank. I was just looking for the Tank fans. F you and da-da-da-da-da. No, y'all don't bring no smoke to those racist Latins. The racist ones. I'm not putting it on the whole community. The racist ones. They were in the post fight. I saw it. They're there all the time. They're there all the time. They're there all the time. And there it is. Victor says Shakur won, didn't beat. There's a difference. No. His hand was raised. He won. That means he beat him. If that's the case, Victor, you know how Tank beat Isaac Cruz? He used defense. I rate defense. Isaac was never hurt. He was walking forward the whole day, but he was looking stupid in the pocket because Tank showed excellent footwork for the first time in a long time. So he didn't beat Isaac Cruz based off of your statement. He didn't beat Isaac. He just won. Now, touche. He didn't beat Isaac. He just won. So moving on. Guess what? Better beat all of his opponents by using your logic. Canelo's scared to get beat by Benavidez. He's scared to get beat by Beterbiev. Tank is scared to lose. So beating and winning is two different things. So losing and getting knocked out, that has to be two different things because they're one and the same. Black Martial Arts Society, salute. So Tank is scared to lose against Shakur. He's scared to lose. And by the way, Tank fans, Victor, press, whoever else is in here, when Tank went to 140, why did he fight Mario Barrios when he could have fought Josh Taylor? Uh-oh. Whoa! Josh Taylor sells more seats. Why? He got a whole country behind him. Where's the lie? Word, Mr. Shelton. They don't want to lose. L-E-W-S. They don't want to lose. He says that's why they won't call for a rematch. Knock it off, bro. Knock it off. He already beat the kid. For what? Do something new. Rematch with Eastside Cruz. Don't want to fight Shakur. And Shakur's right there with a belt. Rematch with Eastside Cruz when he had a belt. Now he wants to fight Venezuela. For what? Venezuela was already knocked out by who? Edwin De Los Santos. Who lost to who? Shakur. Victor, stop. Stop, bro. Stop. You heard what I said. I say it again. He wanted to rematch Cruz when he beat him already. Cruz lost to Venezuela. Now he's fighting a guy that was stopped by Edwin De Los Santos, who lost to Shakur. So instead of unification, what are we getting? A cherry pick that may go wrong. And I'm asking y'all about Canelo. Who's the face of boxing? Tank or Canelo? Y'all can't justify it by Tank's record. Y'all can't justify it by money. Y'all can't even justify it by popularity. How does it feel when in comparison you hear, well, Canelo got a country behind him, as if Tank is not American? Don't we live in one of the biggest countries in the world? One of? I no longer say the greatest. Whatever. And I'm clearly asking about the guy next to him in this meme. And what do? Y'all bring up and drag down Devin. Y'all bring up and drag down Shakur. There's no part of this argument that you could win. And I find it weird how you're trying to drag down other black fighters, right? But the question was about this Latin fighter. You see, this is why those post fights filled with Latinos, that's why they look the way they look. And they be saying the N-word and everything else. And the YouTube moderators don't do anything about that. This is why they look the way they do. Because I'm up here trying to ask y'all to, wait a minute, let's ask a real question. Is this even a real argument? And I'm asking you about Canelo. And y'all are talking about all of Tank's contemporaries around him, and him not fighting them has become their fault. Right now, as it stands, Canelo has one contemporary, and he's in the picture. The contemporary that Tank has chosen, we're not even checking for that fight. Tank has 3. And this is disgusting. So as it pertains to this conversation, Canelo's the face of boxing. Ain't nothing Tank fans can do about it. Y'all want to do something about it? Y'all go to those other channels and engage. You ain't got to engage with me. I'll just ask a question. Cameron, salute. No doubt, sis. I just asked a question. So let me stop the poll. 72% of you guys said Canelo. Only 27 said Tank. It's not even close. It's not even close. Yeah, so there it is. In this scenario, between Tank and Canelo, it's Canelo all day. Resume, money, and contemporaries. Canelo has a longer career. He has a deeper resume. He only has one contemporary. Tank has 3. and less money. And Canelo has a country backing him. Tank just has the state of Baltimore. And if you check their educational records as of late, that ain't saying much. So salute to everyone in the Venmo, the Zelda Cash App, Super Chat. Let's go holler at the General. Pep Talk tonight. Yeah, Bronx on deck.
Move!
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Good.